Hello, g'day, and welcome back to Unknown to Untouchable, UD Melilla with Outside the Box FM. Welcome to one and all. Today we've got a COPA special for you. Today, just going to be a one-game episode. We're going to play the Copa del Rey, and we're also going to run through our plans for January, maybe where we can improve our side, and have a look at the season so far, and who's done well, who hasn't, and sort of talk you through I guess the squad and the club itself, because we haven't really done that apart from transfer episodes, which are largely taken up by transfers. So I want to go through that with you guys, and also hopefully get a win in the Copa del Rey, which we desperately want to do well in, to get some money, get some more game time for the boys, and build some momentum. So without further Freddie ado, let's get into it. Run the intro. Yes, g'day to one and all. Welcome again to one and all. It's gone okay, fellas. It's gone okay since our last episode, where again the YouTube curse hit me. We lost 1-0 to Mallorca, and also lost 6-1 to Malaga, with two sendings off in both games. One sending off in both games, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I went out. I think I came back from that not too disappointed, because I knew we played well and it was out of our hands. Apart from that, I mean, we didn't play well in the 6-1, did we, Luke? No, we didn't. We played okay considering the circumstances. But anyway, since then, we've played a few games. I've come back early just so I can go through the Copa del Rey, and then we'll be back in January once I've done transfers, and like I said in the intro, just to run through, I guess, what we're going to be looking for, and talk you through the club and everything, because I don't think I've really done that yet. I focus more on games and transfers and stuff like that. So anyway, we bounced back with a lovely win against Cadiz, a 1-0 win. It was fantastic from us. I mean, every game is such a battle, and like I mentioned in the last episode, I've been looking at opposition reports and using the analysts to see where I can exploit, and I've noticed that their keeper, they had a 16-year-old keeper in. They don't have a full-time keeper. So I was like, right, okay, we've got to try to exploit this, which to be fair, we didn't really do, but we managed to get there in the end, a 1-0 victory. Thomas Renier, a lovely goal. Exploiting the flanks like I wanted to do. Espinar having a great game, and our defence having a really good game as well. So I was so happy to pick up 3 points. And then we backed that result up with a huge victory over Lugo, who were up there, maybe 10th-ish, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but a massive victory, 4-1, complete and utter domination. Espinar and Blessa playing phenomenally well. 2 goals for Blessa, 1 for Espinar, and Brajanec getting on the goal scoring charts as well. His first for the club. A brilliant performance. Everyone played well, apart from my 2 wingers, who I still can't get to play well. But apart from that, just fantastic stuff. A really, really good victory, and one I wasn't expecting at all. I thought we'd struggle here. But then finally, a 3-1 loss to Deportivo. Deportivo really strong, up in second. I think this win took them into first. They've got players. They've got Braithwaite, who plays for Barcelona in real life. I mean, he probably shouldn't be playing for Barcelona in real life. Budmir put us to the sword. I mean, he's too good for this level. He's a brilliant striker, really, isn't he? We just got taken apart a little bit. However, it was a good performance in terms of we hung in there, we battled away, we got the equaliser. We thought we'd snatch something, and we were looking pretty good. But they got a bullshit penalty in the 89th minute. and yeah, we come away with a loss. But yeah, like I said, a positive performance, so I'm not too concerned. So that brings us to today. We take on Numancia in the Copa del Rey first round. Numancia, of course, in the Segunda Division B Grupo 1, the same division we were in last season. Yeah, and I'm hoping for a comfortable victory. It's never really comfortable in this league, so I'm hoping to give some of the boys a run out and to build some confidence going into January. So yeah, so we'll bring it to you right now. We've got the team ready and loaded. I'm just going to make some changes and we'll get to it. Okie dokie, that's how we're going to play today. I've just made a few changes, changed the lineup a little bit, and we're playing a bit of a rotated side, but still a strong side. I don't have a huge amount of depth, so it's just a few players that need a bit of match fitness, and I'm hoping they'll be able to pull me through. Players like Hody Oliega, who definitely has fallen off the radar a little bit. Lucas Chevalier has been playing really well, as you can see there. 6.92 average rating in the last 5 games is very good for a keeper. Obviously, Donut, Chakaroma, Tony Cock haven't been getting loads of game time. Portillo has been getting a game here and there. I mean, Rame has been getting the games here and there. Danzo and Bicho don't usually get to play. Ingerson again needs a few games to settle in a bit more. Quatero, always want to play him when I can. And Brajanak is in good form, so I'm going to try to keep him that way. Yeah, let's get to it. We're going to go positive today rather than our cautious style. I think we're going to dominate, so I think we'll try to be a bit more on the front foot. And I've changed up our fullbacks to fullbacks attack. A little tip I saw was that fullbacks on attack are going to be a bit more defensively solid, but still get further forward. And with overlap left and right, I'm happy that they're going to be pretty much a wing back, but sitting a slightly deeper, so we're not going to get caught as much. So yeah, hopefully that all works. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so they're playing a 4-2-3-1. We should be okay here. I mean, who's their striker? He's okay. He's not fantastic. Definitely a third division player. Albach is okay as well. He's quite handy. Caro is okay as well. No one fantastic so far. Nacho, he's pretty good, isn't he? He's got decent pace. Got to watch out for him. Eric Moran's a good player in defensive midfield as well. Matau, good free kicks. Okay, we're going to take off, get stuck in, because I don't want to give him any chances. This is the reason I look at these players, just to make slight tweaks. He's playing at right back, Munoz. Yeah, I want to target him. We're going to focus our play down the left and try to hit Quatero, who can hopefully cause him a few issues. Their centre-backs seem pretty good. Again, maybe another reason not to give him any free kicks. Alberto Ecstasy is good in the air, so yeah, we don't want to give him any opportunities from set pieces, as mentioned. He's quite quick too, so yeah, definitely taking advice from myself there from that. Exploit their right back who doesn't look natural there, and don't concede any stupid free kicks. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, with this episode, as I'm only doing one game, I'm going a bit more in depth for everyone, just so you know my thinking and my working out, how I work when I play the game. So hopefully you enjoy this type of episode rather than the 2-game episode, which I have to try to rush through. I probably prefer doing this actually than rather doing 2 games, but I'm going to try to mix it up. And if you let me know what works for you guys and what's more enjoyable to watch, then yeah, please do let me know. All right, we're going to focus play it on the left, as I mentioned there. We're going to be fairly wide with our positive formation. I think we're going to have more of the ball, so we want to try to make the pitch quite big, but also give us room for our wing backs to get around the outside, hopefully cause them a bit of trouble. Apparently we're the underdogs. Okay, let's just give them a bit of assertive faith. We don't want them to go out there without sort of trying. Let's go. Okay, we haven't started well. They're on top a little bit here, but it's us with the First chance from a corner. Brajnik hits the bar. Portillo puts it in. And we're 1-0 up from a set piece. Portillo gets his first goal of the season. A lovely anticipation from him, really. Nothing else, nothing more, really. A bit of luck. But Brajnik does well to get the header on goal. Hits the bar. And then Portillo, Johnny on the spot, ready to put it in the back of the net. Good start, boys. Well, good start taking our chance, but I'd like us to play a little better if possible, please. Thank you very much. Hector Daz hits it forward to Higinio, is not marked by Chakaroma very well, and hits the post and goes wide. That's a warning sign. I mean, Chakaroma, you left him there. Okay, what I'm going to do is stay on feet here. I'm not going to give him any opportunity, hopefully, to get a free kick, because that 16 free kick scares me a little bit, and I do want to progress in this cup. Good ball there by Portillo, to Ingerson, who's good at dribbling. He's got good pace, gets around his man. Can he cross? Oh, he goes for the goal, hits the side netting. Deserved a goal at the end of it, I agree. Danzo's been booked. We should tell him to ease off tackles, that's correct. 6.5 from Danzo, who's not really playing too well. 6.4, I think he's going to come off a half time here. We are going to drop it as well. Excellent effort, but I'm going to say still room for improvement, absolutely. More to come from every one of you. Danzo's going to come off here, and I've got Rogulic on the bench, who's going to come on. Rogulic is definitely a decent Mazzala, so he's going to come on and play that role. Don't need him to ease off tackles. Quatero, he's going to come in and play an inside forward. I think he's better at that. And we're going to drop it to cautious. And we've got more familiarity playing on the cautious mentality. And because we're not dominating possession, I want to try to maybe be a bit less risky with the ball, sit a little deeper, and not give it away so much. I think that's the issue. As we're into the second half now, 60 minutes in, and looks like we're holding them a little bit. We're definitely gaining our foothold on this match a little bit more. As we have a free kick here. Rame to Tony Cock, who puts it over. He's not bad in the air, Tony. He should do better. 73 gone. Might make a sub after this. Yeah, we picked that up quite easily. Tony Cock on it now. Into Bicho, who's looks a little tired. Portillo, it's a risky ball into Rogulic, who spreads it lovely to Quatero, who's out there. Quatero backheels to Tony Cock. Bicho's in a bit of space, and he scores his first goal of the season. A lovely run into the box, a late run, and a lovely ball by Tony Cock as well. And we're 2-0 up, and that should be the match. Quatero. Oh, it's not a backheel. He just plays it back. Tony Cock picks out Bicho, who good finish with his left foot. The keeper probably should do a bit better, and that will sound some subs, I think. Let's get Ponce on the pitch for Donut. Just give him a game, why not? And who do I want on now? Probably, I'm going to keep Bicho on. He's quite unfit as a person, really, Bicho. Yeah, his stamina and strength isn't great, and his natural fitness isn't great. So it takes him a while to get match sharpness. So I'm going to play him the full 90. I'll just hold off until 80 now, just to time waste a bit more. Yeah, okay, let's get Lasichkas on for Ingerson, who's done pretty well. Lasichkas he had 2 good games at the start of the season, and he just has done nothing since, really. He was injured. Yeah, he was injured for a little bit, but I mean, he literally played pretty awfully. But it looks like we've ran that game out. I think it was a good decision going back to cautious in the second half. Kept the ball a lot better, a lot less risky in our play, and we sat back and just looks like we killed them off, really. 1 highlight in the second half, that's all we needed. 2-0, and we progress. Good victory, boys. Yeah, that is an excellent game. Away at Numancia is never easy. Every game is really special. I need to check my Team Talk feedback just to make sure the boys aren't getting complacent. Right, so we win in the Copa del Rey first round. When's the draw? Also, Serafin Ruiz, although he played pretty badly in that match on loan at Arandina, he's played okay in the league. He's just getting game time and he's improving. His scout report is now potential to be La Liga player in the future, which is massive. I think that's incredible. I don't quite see it myself. I don't quite see it, but if he keeps improving, I mean, then yeah, of course he will. But yeah, potential La Liga player. How good's that? Coming through the academy without even any upgrades to the youth facility. That's incredible. All right, so yeah, so let's just have a look. So it's 15th of December. We've got one game left until the break, and then it's January. I'm going to cancel this friendly. I don't want it. And I just want to take stock a little bit. Go through the finances, see what we need to improve. I mean, we need to improve every area, but what we can afford to improve, and maybe who we can let go. So yeah, I wanted to go through that with you, and so you've got a bit of an insight onto what I'm thinking and what the club is going to hopefully look like, and what my plans are for the club as well, rather than you just finding out when I bring out an episode. So yeah, so here we go. I mean, finances are looking really good. 1,300,000 in the bank. Considering we had, I think it was minus 400,000 at the start of the season when we got promoted. I think it's incredible, the amount of money we've earned. It's all from TV revenue, and it just goes to show how little we spend on player wages to be making money purely on TV revenue. I mean, we are so far off the clubs in this league. It's incredible. Our scouting budget's gone. I keep asking for more finances, for more transfer budget, for more wage budget, so I can put that into our scouting budget, so I can keep scouting those under 19s national teams. Hopefully in January they will let me. Hopefully. I've tried to start a coaching course, which I thought they said yes to, but I apparently haven't. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there. I don't think there's anything here I think we need. I don't really need any affiliates at the moment. Yeah, I mean, we can ask to improve training facilities. Okay, cool. Training facilities are going to be improved. There we go. I reckon 1,750,000. Okay, it's going to be completed next November, which is awesome. Always take advantage of it if we can, and I'm not going to be spending loads of money next season, so I'm confident that we're going to keep growing. Oh, I did complete a coaching course. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, I mustn't have had the National C license, so now I've got the National C license, I think, my profile. I love that. Like, in what world is my style Route 1? If you've watched this whole series, all 31 episodes, you would know that not once have I sort of started a game going Route 1, more direct passing, ever. I always try to play shorter passing and dominate possession. But anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, so we got the National C license. Hopefully, I'll get the next one up in the off season. I mean, I'm a terrible manager, aren't I? But anyway, yeah. So as you can see, I didn't actually mention this. We're improving the youth facilities as well, which will be completed next November, and now the training facilities too, which is good progress, I think, for the club. One season into the Liga 2, we're already improving things. So yeah, I mean, we've got basic training facilities and below average youth facilities, so they should be up another level next season, which is great news. Yeah, it's all going quite well. In terms of the finances side of things, like I said, I'm trying to ask for more money for the wages and so I can put it towards other stuff, but no luck just yet. But in January, I think I've got a bit of a plan, which we'll go through now. Cool. So the squad, I mean, I'm happy there's no loan restrictions. We've relied heavily on our loans this season. We've had to. But I think I'm happy with Chevalier and Ollier getting goals for this season. We're going to need to sign a good goalkeeper in the off-season, I think. So goalkeeper's a tick. were okay. Chevaliers played really well, as I mentioned in the last game. Yeah, he's done incredibly. He's not improving, of course. I think it's down to our training facilities sometimes. But yeah, he's made good strides on the pitch, I think. Anyway, Oliega, yeah, just declining, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, I like this screen, this progress screen, but I wish it would give you a reason why. I mean, you could probably work it out yourself, but I wish it would give you a reason why, and it seems to be much easier to decrease in attributes than to increase. So it's a funny one, but yeah, I mean, I pay little attention to it. I just like it when it goes up. When it's down, I'm just like, oh, I mean, what can you do apart from playing? And not everyone can play every game. Right, centre backs. Voto has been pretty disappointing this season. He got a bit of an injury, but he's 33. He's not going to be around for another season, I don't think. Just going to auto size my column so I can see the expiry date. Yeah, he's going to be out of the club next season. Premi, I've been really impressed with. I mean, he's clearly not at up to this level, but he's still played well. He plays well every season, and yeah, with working full time and playing regularly, he should get to his full potential, hopefully. So I'm happy with Premi. Portillo, he's been a bit whingy that he hasn't been starting much games, but he's been pretty reliable when he's come in. And yeah, Chakaroma's been good, but he's clearly not up to this level either. I may look to sell him, cash in on him if I can, because he's on a pretty big wage. 27, not going to improve much. Maybe time to cash in on old Chakaroma. So with centre backs, yeah, I would like another one. Like if I could get one in January that will just overall improve us, then yeah, I'll probably buy it. And that's probably the one area that I'd really like to improve quite drastically. Our centre backs are all sort of 2.5 stars, which isn't good for this level, especially when we're a poor team too. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely tick one area that we need to improve. Right back, Bahadir and Donut, perfect. Happy with them both. Bahadir's played really well this season. I mean, he's been a really good loan signing, and yeah, I'm happy that he's here. Donut, nice backup. Nothing too crazy, is he? But he's good all around, and he's gonna stay here, I think, and be my backup right back because he's just okay at everything, and he's a reliable player to always stick in if we need to. Ponce, probably try to find him a loan move. I think he's on the loan list at the moment. Yeah, probably should try to get him out on loan because he's taken up some wage as well, and he's never really going to get a game ahead of Donut and Bahadir. Left backs, Renier, Tony Cock, again, really happy there. Renier has been fantastic this season as well. His stats don't say it, but I think he's done quite well. Progress has gone a little bit, but I'm happy with his performances. I think he's been okay. That goal he scored in that last game against Cadiz was brilliant. So he's going to stay on. Tony Cock is a reliable backup as well. I mean, he's probably unlucky not to start ahead of him, really. But yeah, again, those two are fine. I'm happy with them both. Alonso, again, I'll probably try find a loan move for. He's got a bit of growing to do, and he's not a bad player. But yeah, I want to try to get him out on loan, and and hopefully get him to reach his potential. Millsy's been unlucky with his injuries, but look at his physicals have gone down so much. 36 now. Yeah, he'll be gone at the end of the season. Still my captain, and still important for the side in terms of leading. But yeah, he'll be gone at the end of the season. Alexandropoulos has come in the last couple of games and done really well. 6.95 in 2 games and one sub appearance, but he's come in that defensive role and been more of a solid sort of ball winner. As you can see, he's definitely in that mode, and he's come in and done pretty well. So I'm happy to keep him around. Obviously, he's on loan, but he's a good option for me in there. And he's ahead of Rame at the moment, so yeah, happy with him. Rame, he's been complaining he's a star player, which is my fault. And he's like, yeah, I'm not playing every game like my star player status should do. And I'm like, yeah, I know, mate. You're not that good, to be a star player. So Rame may be one I actually cash in on in January. He's on a decent whack of a contract. I may offer him out. I might get a couple of grand, yeah. I may get a couple of $100,000 for him, which I'd be pretty happy with. I've got a bit of depth in the middle there, and Velabai, he should be back within January. He should be back in January. He's gone down a fair bit, but with his determination and his mentals, be he should be okay to get back to where he was as a player before he broke his leg, and he's going to come in and be, a starter in that midfield. I think I'm going to keep him on, but that may change in the next episode. I may terminate his loan if I can't get any wages off the bill. Now, obviously, he's on 2,800 a week, so he's one of those players that I need him to play every week, otherwise he's not worth it. So yeah, so in my midfield, Alexandropoulos, Rame, Danzo, may try to get him a loan. Danzo, yeah, he's improving, which is great. He's 21, I like him, but he's never going to get in this team, is he? So I may try to get him a loan. He's never going to be a fantastic player, but yeah, potentially, we'll see. There is ways I can make some free up some wages here. I mean, Espinard just playing well above his ability says. He's a bit of a roller coaster with his progress, but he's just played well, hasn't he? 1 goal, 7 assists. It's his set piece taking that's improved him, but even still, his pass accuracy and his key passes per game is still good. He's a good player, 2.5 star. I think it's a shame he's not going to improve a bit more. He's been vital for me this season again. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't say it, but he has been. So in centre midfield, I'm okay. With Blessed playing so well as well, I'm happy with my depth there. So I can afford to maybe ship off Rame. Hope Velabai comes back and plays well. Have my players like Bicho and Roglic on the fringes as well, coming in and playing well. Roglic has done fantastically. Now my wingers is where I'm struggling. Lasichkis and Randall Williams are my main wingers, and they're just playing terribly. I'm not sure why. Maybe I can bring them back into like a more midfield role rather than attacking. But the team as a whole is playing well, so maybe they're just doing dog work without, doing anything fantastic. I would like them to contribute with goals and assists a bit more. I'm gonna struggle to get them to though, because I don't want to make wholesale changes. Maybe little tweaks here and there, but we'll see. I mean, Lasichkis has played awfully, really, since he's come back from injury. Yeah, and I'm paying Randall Williams a hefty money, 3.5 grand. Just not doing it for me. I've got Ingerson who comes out and plays out there. He does quite well. So maybe he deserves a bit more of a run. Maybe he's only started once this season, so maybe he does. But yeah, and Quatero, last time I showed you this, his potential ability was only 3, wasn't it? Or 2 with a black 3-star. So it's slowly going up. I mean, come on. He is going to be so much better than what he is right now. And he's only 18. Yeah. So he's actually done okay out in the wing, and he's on his left wing role. Yeah, so Bicho and Roglic can play it there as well. But yeah, and my strikers are okay. Fernandez hasn't hit the heights this season. Bit disappointed with him, really. But Brajanak's played okay when he's come in. I'm not happy with my strikers, so maybe if a fabulous striker comes on the market, then I may go for one of them as well. So to run over really in January, centre back, free up some wages from my midfield areas, maybe a new winger, and if possible, a new striker. So 3 players really I'm looking at potentially. But I think it's just going to be another scouting mission for me to see what players are going to be there for sort of next season and the seasons beyond, improve my shortlist, and go from there. I mean, with the quality of my squad, I think we've done okay. I hope you agree. Just realised I haven't showed you the table. I mean, we sit in 14th, 5 points off the relegation zone, 7 points off playoffs. So yeah, I'm not going to get ahead of myself there. But we smashed Lugo 4-1. We've played well against teams above us. Just need to keep beating the teams below us and we'll be fine. Right, I think that's everything I want to go through. I mean, let me know what you think of this type of episode. Hopefully, you've just been interested in looking at the boys again, the players we have, and sort of going through my thoughts. Hopefully, that's the type of thing that interests you in the series. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're watching. Really helps me out. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you can. And we'll see you soon for more. We'll see you soon in January for some transfers. And hopefully we can press on with the season. Cheers for watching.